welcome to another episode. We are playing today Rushall and Blyth in this episode here today. We've got Blyth back to back, but we also do have Southend later on, which will be the next episode, where we are in the FA Trophy 4th round, where we were going to be playing that. But since the last time you saw us, we lost 2-1 to Bishop Stratford. We were shit. And then come back in it. I changed a few things around, just the positionals for some of the people, and we won 3-1. It was a good performance. So basically what I've done is Blackett's going to take more risk and roam from positions instead of being up there, and then Jones is also going to roam from position, move into tackles and roam from position and tackle harder. McGowan as well is going to be taking more risk, with Harlock going to be dribbling less and tackling harder. I want him pinging those balls around. Now with the wing backs, they're going to be crossing more often. They're going to stay wider and from the byline as well. That was with Adams, and that's also going to be the same with John Ludefudu as well. I've changed Martin Smith to an anchor just a bit, and I've also changed the left-sided centre back to a wing-back defence, a wide defender on both sides as well. Same thing, just tackle harder and dribble less. As well. I don't want them to be dribbling too much. I want them to get the ball, stay wide, and try and defend. And then Johnson is going to be the centre back stopper. We've also got the goalkeeper to be a sweeper now and tackle harder, so he can come out and get those balls quicker for him as well. So that's basically what we're doing now. A little bit of added tactical changes. I felt like it wasn't the past few games wasn't really working the way that I wanted it to. Also, I'm looking for a new left wing back due to the fact of that Josh Doherty. I'm looking for the future as well. So Josh Doherty is someone who could be good now, but he's only good for this division and can improve slightly. And Blair Adams, who's a legend of this game, is here till the end of the season, maybe more. It depends, but he's only decent for this. So I am looking. I have asked the director of football to look at a player. Why is he going after a defensive midfielder? I don't need a defensive midfielder for it. I've also, I don't know if you can see, how do you look at stuff? Ben Cottrell, why have I heard of that name? He's 22, he's Arsenal. Wanted by a lot of good clubs as well. Do you think we could if I add him? Let's transfer Adam as target free agent. Let's see what happens with that. I doubt anything will come with that. With it as well. But there is also what I've done is as well. I can't remember where I do this now. Transfer targets. I've asked him to look at him. To do that. Ethan, no, we don't need that. Go away. But he's going to be an important player, and with him as well, he is definitely going to be an important player if he comes as well. Actually, he won't come if he's anything less than the start. And I think as well, because if we look at this gentleman as well, I'm asking director football just to look at him. He's got the attributes to be really good for the future. He's good now, but he did have a League Two, but it's just one of those things right now where I'm not sure how. We're also really bad in the wage budget, so we are going to have to start getting rid of players very soon that are on good wages as well. I think I'm going to be getting rid of him, sell or release to Gary Liddell. I'm going to keep Tom Bradburn just for the time being, just because of the fact of you are not doing anything for me. So you're going to go in the under 18s because you keep being legible for when I actually need you. Michael Woods, 33 years of age, is not a player that I'm really looking at. Someone that's going to be doing something for us. Will Jenkins, 21. Robert Griggs, I've only played him once, 31 years of age as well, and he's on £700,000 a week. So £700,000, sorry, a week. So we're going to try and get rid of him, and also him as well. Oresi, I'm not looking to have him anymore. We got Dan Savage. That is the player that's going to be probably Project Mbappe at some point for us. He has got the attributes to be a really great player. According to this, he's just below. He's below where we are right now. But if we keep training him and keep getting him, he's got one goal for us in matches. He's not got the greatest record. He comes off the bench normally near the end of matches. Hasn't really started or hasn't started for us at all. But we've got a lot of games left in this season, and I think Sunderland and Southampton are going to be happy with the loan signings we've got. So that is a plus for us. But that is the future. We're coming up to the January transfer window very soon as well. So I'm hoping to add a few players and to get rid of some as well. I'm not looking. I'm basically looking for if we can get a player that the scouts rate really highly, as in like a Vanarama National League to a League Two standard, and then they've got potential to maybe be a League One, a League Two standard. It's going to be very difficult for us to get. It's also going to cost us quite a bit of wage. So if I can get players that I'm not particularly looking to play and bring them in, then it could be a lot more interesting for us. We're currently 5 points clear at the top of the league as well. Winning this against fourth place Rushall, they're a good team. Put a lot of pressure onto the top two, top three at the start of the season. They've slowly faded away a little bit recently, but they're going to be trying to get back into things here. But can we damper it? Josh Doherty couldn't get that. Now they're going to go for a long ball. Good defending there. Exactly what we're looking for. McGowan, lovely passing around here. Blackett out wide here to Lefdufu. Crosses it in. Blackett and Jones has just missed from nearly 6 yards out. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell, man. Not great. Not great. But a good start. Let's encourage them as well. Let's get this thing going. Right. 20 minutes gone. Not much is happening to start off with. Long throw. Does it work? Doherty again. Trying to do a bit of head tennis. Don't like that. McGowan. Jones here. Harlock. McGowan. All the way back to the keeper. Okay. That's one way of recycling possession. Johnson now Harlock. This is a good way of keeping possession and passing it around. I'm liking this. Here. He's wide open. Being very slow in the play. We're not being very direct, which is okay. We need a little bit of directness, though. We can't be. We're going to be making mistakes. Lovely pass through Jones. Blackett. Can't be shooting from out there. Way too far away. Not particularly the first half performance I was hoping for. But this was a tough game the last time we played them as well, if I remember. I think we drew this game, or we just about won it in the second half with some tactical changes. So that might be able to help us a little bit moving forward. But the next week's episodes will be the final week of the season. Hopefully, getting ourselves into Vanarama National League with a view to League Two status penalty to Rushall. David Johnson was shoved. Davis, can the goalkeeper work marvels here? Very rare I see my own goalkeeper save, and it's carried on. Overton with the goal. Gabriel Overton with his 20th goal in all competitions so far this season. Not particularly good start from us. One day this will all go well for me. I say that, but I doubt it. No, here we go again. Can we come back into the 60th minute now? Passing it around the back. Trying to do things. Right. I do foot. Lovely cross in. Gets cleared. What are you doing? You watching? Out wide here. Want some of my drink? Hold on. Don't take it. There you go, son. Or take it. Right, you got to put it back up here. Okay. Good boy. Right, Jones. I'm going to change for McGowan. Put McGowan up top. Let's put two strikers on. Let's bring Dan Savage on. Right. Put that there. It was a poacher. And now he's drinking Mama's drink. Okay. Right. Anyone having a poor game? Harrison Jones is, but I trust him to get into this. What's up? Come here. What's it here? What's it here? Right. You can't touch things. You can't touch things. I know. Don't want to tickle you. Tickle you. Tickle you. Right, nearly there. We've got 15 minutes left. Right, cross big cross in. Can't win that. Can we carry on? Ready? Go. No, we're just flopping on the bed. Oh, lovely there by Savage. Go on, finish it. Plonker. Not really going our way here. Well, we've got 10 minutes left. Good boy. Up a bit. Well done. Well done, no man. We're not going to win this. We'll open it. There you go. No, it's got to stay there. Good boy. Right, that's going to be a loss. And it's going to bring Scarborough back into this. And it's not helping us here. Not happy with that performance. Should have won that game. Right, let's get to our next game, shall we? Right, since the last time you saw us, we've been offered a new contract. As you can see here, new 1-year deal. Stuff's happened. New signings have come in. A new signing has come in. Players have left. We're going to get to that in a minute. But interesting, it's a 1-year deal. Bit of a pay rise, 75 quid pay rise. I'd say that. It's going to end this season, but Christian, who wanted to get rid of me, wants to add me on. But, so basically, they want us to win. They want us to get into the Vanarama National League. Immediate effect, it's a 2-year deal. Starts January 2024, ends June. It's a 1-year plus deal of what I'm on at the moment. Can I get a yearly wage rise? Yeah, try it. Well, I can. 5%. Sorted. So we're going to accept that. Ben Cottrell as well is the new signing that we have got as well. The attacking midfielder will be coming straight into the team as well with that. So he's going to go there. So which will mean Harrison Jones is going to drop back and become the Mazzella with Gowan going to be on the McGowan is going to go on the bench for that with Jared Harlock as well in the midfield. So Cottrell and Blackett need to make a partnership up top, and that's what we're going to go for. Not only that, we've had players leave. This has been here for fucking ages. Go away. So Cottrell's in as well, but Ruben Birks, the player that we weren't really playing, has left us. Played over 250 times for South Shields. Just wasn't really in the plans I was going for. 32 years of age. Is going to go now to Kings Lynn. who are, I think, in the same division as us. Just they are, they're cut the bottom or near the bottom of the division, but he's going to be a good player for them. Got a real good player in their hands with that. And then also a striker. I played him a few times. Just wasn't really where I wanted to have a player to do that. But he's gone to Hyde United for them in a division below, and is going to be playing for them. And Michael Woods, we recently as well. He's also gone to Kings Lynn as well, looking to bolster some of their midfield by getting two of our players as well at the same time. Free transfer. We don't really get money here unless we get a wonder kid coming in, and that was the last person to leave us as well. From that, so Cottrell is in. We're still looking for a wing back that can go left. John Lufudu is the right wing back. Is going to be here next season potentially. And also, I'm trying to get rid of Geordie Mogoi and Tom Brendan, but not only that as well. There is a player, I got rid of him, Gary Liddell. Was going to try and get rid of him, but he's injured and will be out for 4 to 7 weeks. So he's now going to go to the under-18s and go with them. We haven't really got much else youth players that I could promote into the first team that could do something. But the left wing back position is a little bit of a problem for us at the moment. Failed in his attempt that we can remove him. So we are going to look at development lists, suggested targets. Okay, so we're going to look at transfers, wing back, and there is no one. We look at a loan. Aaron Burton is a player. No scouts available. That's not what I wanted. Not looking really for a loan player. I'm looking for someone who's going to be here. Free transfer, wing back. Let's see, and it's still him that they think we could go for. I'm not really looking for that. End of contract, wing back. No one. Okay, so it's going to look like it's going to be the main topic that we're going to have for next season. Also offered a new contract to Miles Bonney as well, and Heaney as well. Heaney just seems to be one of those players that I like to have around. He can improve to a National League player, but he plays in so many different positions that I enjoy having those type of players around. And Boney, who skipped 16 clean sheets in 31 appearances. Absolute tremendous goalkeeper for us. So we're going to do that. I'll come back a little bit earlier. Also, the Blyth game that we were meant to be playing before we played Blyth again was cancelled due to a waterlogged pitch and has been rescheduled for January the 16th. From that, signed a new deal. We've offered, what are we offered for him? Is he young? 16, yeah, he'll go in the under-18s for a bit then. We've also it's been postponed again. So we will not be playing Blyth Wednesday the 12th. So the 16th, we're going to have back-to-back games. So the next game now I'm going to cancel this, the next game now will be Warrington. So I'm hoping that we'll get that game ahead and see what happens, because it's meant to be Blyth. You all guys will know by the thumbnail if it is Blyth. It's not Blyth if we are playing Warrington. Right, here we go. We finally have got a game going ahead. We're playing Warrington at home. The whole defensive back line seems to be really liking each other, which is great. Cottrell's now going to be starting his first game for us. Let's see how he gets on. He's going to struggle to get through the whole of this game, which is fine. I'm going to give him the number 10 shirt. And let's get into this. Looking forward to finally playing a fucking game. It has been for fucking ages since I was able to do this. I'm finally able to do it. Right, let's go. What's that supposed to be about, baby? So up and down with our season so far. The director of football is now trying to sign a striker. Okay. I think we probably do need a backup, but I don't want to get rid of Blackett. He seems to be like my one true love. Right, going down the wing now. Can he find a... Oh, it's going back. Harlock, out wide to Doherty, finds Cottrell. Oh, he's a small man. Back to Doherty. Back to Harlock. Oh, Crossfest goal doesn't get it. Right. Not the greatest start. I've changed things up a little bit. I've got Blackett to go left hand side. I've got Cottrell to go the right, just like we done with the Inter Miami save, where we played the 4-2-3-1. I want to see how that does compared to this. If it makes any difference. I've changed a few positions up for some of the players to try and make it easier for them, just to see what happens. Um, Cottrell's going to have like a roaming position around where he can just pick up the ball and hopefully do some good shit with it. That's the hope of this. Not real much openings here. Out wide here. Can we go down the line? We do. There's Jones. First ball in, and there's Blackett. 20th goal in all competitions this season. Smashed it home to make it 1-0. Perfect way there. Lovely ball to Jones. Jones with a lovely ball across, and Blackett just smashed it across the face of the keeper. Makes it 1-0, and this is a good start here. Cottrell now taking a corner, swings it near post, smashed it down. I think the keeper was able to get that. Keeps the ball here. Doherty, what's he going to do now? Tries to go down, gets fouled. No free kick, no penalty, but we do get a throw in. Trying to keep the pressure on. I want to try something. Maybe might get him into the game a bit more. Team up with Blackett a little bit better. Armand to Smith. Smith now to Jones. Jones out wide here to John. Swings it in, gets cleared. They're going to try and hit us on the counter. Nice little bit of head tennis there from Warrington. Lovely ball over to Blackett. First time shot. Dinks it over the keeper of Wade. That's looked like an E for my dyslexic brain there. And was able to get it in. Little bit of head tennis there from Warrington, but Armand clears it up to Josh Doherty, who does the first time right footed ball over the top and just chips it into the corner, hits the crossbar, hits the post, and goes in. 2-0, 2 goals for Paul Blackett. Right, Harlock swings it to the back post, doesn't get there. Now Amis is trying to do something with it here. Harris goes back here to Cullen. Now Wade going long. Good flick on there by Warrington, but there's no one there. Johnson picks it up. Smith, now look at this passing going forward. Out wide now. The right back looking, trying to find some space. Gets it back to Jones. Gets it back to Harlock. Smashes it over. Probably should have scored there. Probably should have made that 3-0. But at the same time, we've got 2 games in hand over is that Scarborough, isn't it? Yeah, Scarborough Athletic. 2 games in hand over them. Win them both. Able to go back up top. Harlock swings it near post. Johnson's there and misses. Probably put a bit too much, or a little bit too less on that header there. Needed just to guide that onto target. But second half now, we don't really need to do much. We're playing really well. Cruzen, Aston, bottom with Farsley, Kings Lynn, third from bottom with Spennymoor, and then Gloucester, Chester, Banbury, Alfreton. Top 7's interesting. A lot of you go from Chorley up to Hereford. There's 7 points between them, but there's 1 point between 7th and 9th. And then from Scunthorpe to Scarborough, there's only 2 points in it. Very close in certain patches of the league. So a lot to play for in this season. Always is. It's depending on this 5 at the back formation, we'll be able to do it. But we will probably be changing formations every year. It's up to director of football what he would like us to do, how we would like to play, and we just try and make the best out of that situation. That was poor there from Warrington. Should have scored that. Best out of that situation. So, we're going to take Cottrell off for her seat. We're going to take McGowan on for Harlock. as well. And let's bring Harry Thomas in. Harry Thomas in. Get him to start playing some minutes. 20 minutes left of this game. Long throw goes over the top of everyone. Needed a bit of a flick on there, but Johnson is there to sweep up. Arman, McGowan, Doherty, Blackett. Oh. Probably should have scored that to make that 3-0 and to get his hat-trick. To be fair, another striker could be good. We could send Dan Savage out on loan for the season. And get some more competition here for Blackett. We've got some cup games coming up. 2004, 244 people here today. 57 of them are the away fans of Warrington. Doherty swings it into the back post and Johnson couldn't get over the top of it to head that down. Slight annoyance there that we couldn't really push ourselves forward, but that's full time. Finally able to play a game and we win it. Get back onto the winning ways and close that gap onto Scarborough with 2 games remaining over them as well. It's all going well for us. I'm loving this save so far, South Shields. Looking forward to it when it starts getting a little bit more. Makes his professional debut, does Cottrell as well. So we've given him that. Coming out on top. They expected us to win. Under 18s are doing really well at the moment, top of their league. That's what I like to see. Cottrell makes his debut, watched by family, gives a rapturous ovation. Sure, a moment that Cottrell would never forget. And Doherty did really well there. Absolute pleasure of a man he is. Right, here we go then. That's the end of the episode. What have we got coming up next then? We've got Blyth. We've got double Blyth here, to be fair. So what we're going to do is we're going to miss the first Blyth game. We're going to play the FA Cup, FA Trophy 4th round, and then play Blyth again. And then we will go from there. But we're love with Ken. My name's been Mark. You guys have been amazing.